Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the J Dub Show. I'm your host, J Dub. Before I get started with this review for the episode of Impact that aired Thursday, February 26, 2009, I'd just like to say thank you so much to all of my 366 subscribers. Even more thanks to the people who rate the videos, comment the videos, favorite them, and send them to your friends. Actually, I got about 2 or 3 of my own videos in my inbox from people sending them to their friends. So, unless somebody is just trying to fake me out by just sending me my own videos and making me think they're sending it to their friends. But I don't think anybody would do anything like that. But thank you to the people that did that. You know, anybody else want to do it, you're welcome to do it also. If you're not subscribed to the show yet, make sure you click the yellow button. Thanks. Update before I get into this review. Oh yeah, happy Black History Month, and update on the TNA video. I know a lot of people watching this video might not even know what I'm talking about. My loyal subscribers, you know, the people that follow the channel, you know, whether you love me or you hate me, as long as you tune in. But anyway, you all know what I'm talking about when I say the special TNA video. And update on that, because I know a lot of people have been asking about it. It is coming either tomorrow, which is Saturday, or Sunday. You know, I'm a little under, not a little, a lot under the weather now. I'm surprised I'm not, you know, my eyes aren't going whacked out crazy and my nose isn't all running. But, you know, hopefully I get through this 10 minutes. But anyway, see, I talk too much. What was I saying anyway? Oh, about the video. It's coming either on Saturday or Sunday. If I'm not feeling too well on Saturday, I'm definitely going to get to it Sunday. I'm not going to say any more about that. Let's get into the review. The show starts out with the Beautiful People versus Taylor Wilde and Madison Rayne. Beautiful People end up winning the match. During the match, Madison Rayne turns on Taylor Wilde. We get a lot of crotch shots from the Beautiful People during the match, you know, before the match even started. I guess that's why TNA got their highest ratings ever last week. But, yeah, Beautiful People end up winning the match. Backstage, these two officers, they come in the dressing room with Main Event Mafia, and they ask for Booker Huffman, which is Booker T. Then Kurt Angle starts to make a joke about it, like, you know, after the years he's been working with Booker T, that just now he's finding out Booker T's last name is Huffman, you know, so fail. Anyway, going on to the next match tonight, Beer Money Incorporated versus Rhaka and Rave Infection. Another Lose Leaves Town match. They end up eliminating Lance Hoyt. So he's gone from TNA now, or Lance Rock, or Lance Rave, whichever one it is. So he's a loser that has to leave town. Yeah, and one thing I noticed during the match, Beer Money, they weren't even tagging in each other. They'll just go over to the corner and do like this. That was either intentional, or maybe it was just sloppy work by the referee. Who knows? But yeah, they show Booker T backstage talking to the cops. He's basically snitching on AJ Styles. I found this pretty funny, you know, not like the other times I laugh at TNA because it's, you know, lame or anything. This was pretty funny, you know, the thing he did. I'm not about to do the voice now because my throat is messed up, throat is sore and everything. But yeah, he's like, oh man, that belt he stole from me is worth $275,000. It got diamonds and rubies, and I was you know, laughing at him. That was pretty funny. Yeah. He goes out to the parking lot or wherever he was outside, and the cops say they got a bulletin or whatever, so they go get in the car, they pull off. Then out of nowhere, AJ Styles attacks Booker T once again. Next, they have Scott Steiner backstage, and he's talking about how Samoa Joe is always you know, I guess sneaking up on him or something, or whatever he said. I don't even remember what he said, but you know, Scott Steiner, I think he's really slow. You know, half of the time he probably doesn't even know things that's coming out of his mouth. But he says, you know, he's gonna put Samoa Joe in a room full of donuts so he can gorge himself to death. Then he's gonna attack him. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you wait till he's dead to attack him? Doesn't make any sense. But, this is just one of many and a long line of promos and backstage interviews. The time between the second match and the third match of the night was a long ass time. I don't know how long it was, but it was a very long time. Next they have Jeff Jarrett backstage talking to Jeremy Borash. He says he says Main Event Mafia is over with. They're kaput, done. Next they have Mike Tenay in the ring. No, is that what? Oh yeah. Next they have Mike Tenay in the ring with Main Event Mafia. Jeff Jarrett makes a match. Kurt Angle versus Sting for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship at Destination X. Kurt Angle versus Sting once again. Booker T gets the mic and he's like, Jeff Jarrett, who the hell do you think you are? You the founder of TNA, but what did you found? You found a company full of nobodies and full of wannabes. Couldn't have said it better myself. Next, so Jeff Jarrett talks about how there's going to be a contract signing for the match later on in the night. Next, out of nowhere, Don West jumps up from the announce table and basically goes off on Mike Tenay, calling him a spineless bastard, telling him to shut up, let him speak and everything. And he's talking about there was a meeting in the TNA boardroom about Don West's future with the company, and Mike Tenay didn't speak up for him, being his best friend for 7 years, calling all matches in TNA. He didn't speak up for him, so Don West tells him he can stick the microphone up his ass. Third match of the night, Sojorner and Rhaka versus Raeesha, Saeed, and Awesome Kong. I guess the Kong Taraj is broken up. After this, Sojorner Rhaka versus Raeesha, Saeed, Awesome Kong. This was the second knockouts match, and so basically half of the matches in the night were knockouts matches. Sojorner and Rhaka end up winning the match. It was pretty sloppy. Fourth match of the night, final match, Alex Shelley versus Consequences Creed versus Jay Lethal versus Chris Sabin in a ladder match for the X Division Championship. Okay, you know how much I talk about the Motor City Machine Guns. You know how much I love them in TNA. You know how much I like Consequences Creed, Jay Lethal. You know how much I love, the X Division. Putting all those things together in a ladder match for the X Division Championship, you would think it would be a great match. You would think I would love the match. But, crash, burn, fail. This match was very slow. There was many botches in the match. And, it wasn't that good of a match, seeing how you had a lot of these elements put together and they didn't deliver. It didn't add up. It was very slow. And, Suicide, he comes in at the end of the match and knocks Alex Shelley off of the ladder after he ends up retaining his championship, and basically he attacks all four guys, and I guess he's made a challenge now for the X Division Championship. So, whatever. Oh God, I'm not doing this over. Fuck it. I don't care. What is TNA anyway? So final segment of the night. Main Event Mafia comes down to the ring. Jeff Jarrett, he gets in there and he's telling Kurt Angle, basically he has to bait Kurt Angle into accepting a match for the TNA Heavyweight Championship at Destination X. And if I can recall correctly, he wanted the match. He wanted to challenge Sting for the for the TNA Championship. But, while Jeff Jarrett is standing there saying, Kurt Angle, I thought you were supposed to be the boss. I thought you were supposed to be the Godfather. Booker T is standing there going like this. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly what Jeff Jarrett is doing. He's stirring the pot, trying to make the feud between Kurt Angle and Sting even greater than what it was. So, Kurt Angle signs the contract after being baited by Jeff Jarrett when I don't know why the hell he had to be baited anyway. But yeah, then he attacks Jeff Jarrett. Then Sting comes out there. No, Mick Foley came out there first with his leopard print t-shirt on, leopard print button-up shirt on. So he comes out to save Jeff Jarrett, but he ends up getting his ass kicked. Then he ends up getting put in the ankle lock. Then that's when Sting comes out and he attacks Kurt Angle with the bat and everything. So that was the end of that episode of Impact. Really sucky show. Only 4 matches, and basically I'm looking at them. Most of them sucked. But yeah, that's where I'll end this review. That special video about TNA, it's coming very soon. So stick to the channel for that. Stay tuned, and peace out.